We've all been there, haven't we? That persistent, unwelcome visitor in the night, waking up maybe multiple times, needing the bathroom.
Hmm.
It just fragments your sleep, leaves you feeling groggy the next day, and honestly, it can really steal from your quality of life.
It really can. It's such a common experience for so many people, and definitely not some kind of personal failing.
Absolutely not. And today, we're actually doing a special deep dive, curated just for you, our listener.
That's right. And before we really jump in, we're thrilled to share that this deep dive is brought to you by Lively Later Life.
Ah, yes.
We created Lively Later Life really as a dedicated space for Canadian seniors, specifically to help you navigate these later stages of life with, well, vitality, joy, and really practical wisdom.
Exactly. At Lively Later Life, our whole aim is to provide truly actionable advice. Insights on topics that are crucial to your well-being, helping you live your best, most vibrant life possible.
Yeah.
And for this particular deep dive, our mission is pretty clear. We want to unpack this complex topic of nocturia. That's the official term for frequent nighttime urination,
Right.
and arm you with practical strategies, crucial information to help you reclaim peaceful, uninterrupted sleep.
Think of it as decoding your body's nighttime signals
Mm.
so you can finally get that really restorative rest you deserve.
Okay.
We'll be covering, why it happens, some smart ways to manage your fluid intake, optimizing your evening routine,
Right.
creating a safer home environment for those nighttime tricks, which is so important, and crucially, knowing exactly when it's time to maybe talk to a professional.
Okay, fantastic. So let's start by decoding the why. You are absolutely not alone if you're experiencing this. Nocturia is, well, it's incredibly common among older adults.
It really is.
Mm.
Studies suggest it affects nearly 70% of us. So yeah, definitely not alone.
70%.
And here's where it gets interesting, I think. It's not simply an aging bladder, though, changes to the bladder are part of the
Yeah.
story. It's often a more complex interplay of several factors. And understanding these different causes, that's really the first essential step toward finding some relief.
So what's one of the big ones?
Well, one significant factor is actually a shift in our body's internal clock, our hormones. As we get older, our bodies naturally produce less of a hormone called antidiuretic hormone, or ADH.
ADH. Right, I've heard of that.
Yeah. ADH usually acts like a traffic cop for your kidneys at night.
Mm-hmm.
It tells them, okay, slow down urine production so we can sleep.
Okay.
But with less ADH on duty, well, more urine gets produced overnight. And that leads directly to more bathroom visits.
And I read somewhere it's not just the amount, but how the kidneys respond too.
Exactly. That's a subtle but important point. Even the kidney's response to the ADH that is there can diminish with age. So it can feel like a bit of a double whammy for nighttime urine production.
Right. Okay, so hormones are one piece. What else?
Well, building on that, the bladder itself can definitely undergo changes. Over time, it might become less elastic,
Hmm.
which just means it can't comfortably hold as much urine as it perhaps once did.
Makes sense.
And furthermore, some individuals develop what's known as overactive bladder syndrome.
Hmm.
This is where the bladder muscle contracts involuntarily, sort of out of the blue.
Ah, okay.
And that sends these sudden, really strong urges to go, even when the bladder isn't actually anywhere near full. It's almost like your bladder sending a false alarm.
Which must be incredibly frustrating.
Oh, absolutely.
And then I guess there are our own habits, particularly around drinking fluids.
Yes, definitely. That's often a major contributor. Drinking too much fluid overall, or drinking specific types of beverages, especially too close to bedtime, that can significantly increase those nighttime bathroom visits.
We'll definitely need to circle back and get specific tips on that.
For sure, we will.
Mm.
But beyond these common age-related things and habits, nocturia can sometimes be a signal from your body about other underlying medical conditions. And this is really important to be aware of.
Okay, like what kind of conditions?
Well, for instance, conditions like congestive heart failure or other cardiovascular issues. They can lead to fluid retention, swelling in your legs and ankles during the day.
Right, I've seen that.
So when you lie down at night, gravity isn't holding that fluid down anymore. It shifts back into your bloodstream.
Ah.
And that increases the amount of fluid your kidneys suddenly have to process, which of course means more urine production overnight.
That's a really interesting connection. What about things that affect blood sugar, like diabetes?
Absolutely key. Both type 1 and type 2 diabetes can cause increased thirst and consequently increased urination. Basically, your body's trying to flush out excess sugar through urine.
So if someone's noticing they're thirsty and going a lot day and night, that's a potential flag.
Definitely something a doctor would want to investigate, yes.
Okay. And you mentioned something earlier that surprised me. Sleep apnea. How does a breathing issue connect to bathroom trips?
Yeah, it's quite fascinating, isn't it? With obstructive sleep apnea, your breathing repeatedly stops and starts during sleep. This creates pressure changes inside your chest, and those changes can actually trigger the release of a specific hormone.
Really?
Yeah, a hormone that tells your kidneys to get rid of more fluid. Plus, over time, the strain on your heart from that disrupted sleep can also contribute to fluid imbalance. So both pathways can lead to more nighttime urination.
Wow. It really shows how interconnected everything is in the body.
It really does.
What about common medications? Are there culprits there we should know about?
Yes, definitely. Certain medications are well known for this, especially diuretics, often called water pills, which people take for blood pressure or fluid retention. They're designed to increase urine output.
Right, that makes sense.
But some other blood pressure medications and even certain psychiatric medications can also have this effect as a side effect. It's always worth reviewing your medication list with your doctor or pharmacist if nocturia becomes an issue.
Good advice. And for men specifically, we often hear about the prostate.
Indeed. An enlarged prostate, or BPH, is very common. It can obstruct the flow of urine out of the bladder. This makes it harder to empty the bladder completely. So you get that annoying feeling of needing to go again soon after you've just been.
Right. And one more common thing, UTIs.
Can't forget urinary tract infections, yes. These common infections cause inflammation and irritation, leading to frequent, urgent, and sometimes painful urination, day or night. Thankfully, they're usually resolved pretty quickly with treatment.
Okay. So after covering all that, the key takeaway seems to be that nocturia is, yes, very common, but also potentially complex.
Exactly.
It's not a reflection on you personally. And understanding these diverse potential causes empowers you, the listener, to have better conversations with your doctor or healthcare team.
Absolutely. Knowing the potential root cause or causes is always the strongest foundation for taking control and finding solutions that work for you.
Right. So given that fluid intake is such a common factor, let's transition there. Smart hydration strategies.
Yes. And let's be clear, this isn't about dehydrating yourself. That's never a good idea.
Yeah.
It's about strategic drinking. Drinking wisely in a way that aligns better with your body's natural rhythms.
Okay, so what's the number one tip?
Timing. Timing is absolutely paramount here. The most crucial tip is generally to aim to finish most of your fluid intake by late afternoon or early evening.
How far before bed are we talking?
Typically, about 2 to 4 hours before you plan to go to sleep. This gives your body enough time to process those fluids and, excrete any excess before you lie down for the night.
That makes sense. Why is lying down part of it?
Well, interestingly, your kidneys are actually a bit less efficient at processing fluids when you're lying horizontally compared to when you're upright. So that pre-bedtime window is really quite crucial.
Okay, 2 to 4 hours before bed. Got it. What about what we drink in the evening?
Ah, yes. Big difference there. Be really mindful of caffeine and alcohol. Both are diuretics.
Meaning they make you need to go more.
Exactly. They encourage your kidneys to produce more urine. Plus, they also directly interfere with the quality of your sleep, making you more likely to wake up anyway.
So what should people avoid in those evening hours?
Well, definitely coffee, black tea, most sodas, energy drinks, and all alcoholic beverages. Even that small glass of wine close to bedtime can unfortunately contribute.
Right. But we still need to stay hydrated overall, right? Especially during the day.
Oh, absolutely. Staying well hydrated throughout the day is essential for overall health. The key is to spread your water intake evenly, starting from the morning right through until, say, late afternoon.
And what if you're active or it's hot out, like, one of those lovely Vancouver summer days?
Good point. If you're physically active, exercising, or it's a hot day, you'll definitely need more fluids. Just try to compensate for that extra need earlier in the day when your body is generally more efficient at processing it all.
Okay. What if you just get really thirsty in the evening?
If you do feel thirsty, that's okay. Just take small sips of water, enough to quench the thirst, but not large gulps that are going to fill your bladder right back up.
Small sips.
Yeah. And here's a little trick some people find helpful. Keep a small, maybe pre-measured water bottle by your bedside. If you do wake up genuinely parched in the middle of the night, a few ounces is often enough. It prevents that accidental overhydration that might just send you right back to the bathroom 30 minutes later.
That's a smart tip.
Yeah.
Okay, so managing fluids is key. What about our evening routine itself? Can that make a difference?
Absolutely. Beyond what and when you drink, how you prepare for bed can significantly impact those nighttime bathroom visits and
Yeah.
actually promote overall better sleep quality too.
Think of it as fine-tuning your body for an uninterrupted night, like setting the stage.
Exactly. Setting the stage for a good night's sleep. Let's talk about timed urination.
Okay.
Make it a habit to empty your bladder right before you actually get into bed. Even if you don't feel a particularly strong urge, just go anyway.
Get it as empty as possible.
Precisely. And many people find it even more helpful to go, say, an hour before bed, and then again just before getting under the covers. Double voiding, sometimes it's called.
Okay, that makes sense. Empty the tank before you park for the night.
You got it. Now, here's one for people who tend to get some swelling in their ankles or legs during the day.
Yeah, that's pretty common if you're on your feet a lot or even sitting for long periods.
Right.
Yeah.
So try elevating your legs for an hour or two in the late afternoon or early evening. You can just lie down and prop your feet up on a couple of pillows.
How does that help with nighttime urination?
Well, it helps that accumulated fluid return to your bloodstream before you lie down flat for the night. It allows your body to process and excrete some of that excess fluid while you're still awake and upright, and can easily get to the bathroom if needed.
Ah, so it's proactively dealing with that fluid shift we talked about earlier.
Exactly. It's a proactive strategy.
Smart. What about evening meals?
Yeah, consider lighter evening meals. Heavy, spicy, or very acidic foods eaten close to bedtime can sometimes irritate the bladder or cause digestive discomfort, both of which might lead to more awakenings. So maybe opt for lighter, more easily digestible meals in the evening and try to eat them a few hours before sleep.
Give your body time to process everything.
Right. And finally, let's not forget overall sleep hygiene. This is critical for so many reasons, including nocturia.
Things like keeping the room dark and cool.
Exactly. A cool, dark, quiet room, a consistent sleep schedule, trying to go to bed and wake up around the same time, even on weekends.
That weekend one is tough.
It can be. And avoiding stimulating activities right before bed, especially looking at bright screens from phones or tablets. All these things contribute to deeper, more restorative sleep.
And deeper sleep means you're less likely to wake up from smaller urges.
Precisely. When your sleep is deeper, your body is less likely to register those minor bladder urges that might otherwise wake you if you're sleeping more lightly.
So the whole evening routine isn't just about winding down mentally. It's about actively setting your body up physically for an uninterrupted night.
That's a perfect way to put it. It's like ensuring all the instruments are perfectly tuned before the sleep symphony begins.
Okay, let's shift gears slightly because this is really important. Waking up to go to the bathroom in the dark. That significantly increases the risk of falls, doesn't it?
Hugely, yes. And falls can have such serious, even life-altering consequences for seniors. So making that path to the bathroom as safe as possible is absolutely non-negotiable.
Right. So what are the key safety steps?
Well, simple changes can make a monumental difference here. First and foremost, clear the pathway.
Get rid of the clutter.
Absolutely. Ensure the route from your bed to the bathroom is completely free of obstacles. No loose rugs, those are a major hazard. No stray shoes, no stacks of books or magazines. Just clear the floor.
Even small things can trip you when you're half asleep.
Exactly. And lighting is key. You need enough light to see, but not so much that it fully wakes you up.
So night lights.
Yes. Install night lights along the path. Low-level illumination. Motion-activated lights are an excellent option, especially for the bedroom or hallway, because they only come on when you need them.
Good idea.
And always keep a small, easy-to-grab flashlight right by your bedside, just in case. You can even find ones that clip onto glasses now.
Oh, clever. What about getting in and out of bed?
Ensure easy access. Your bed should be at a height that allows you to get your feet firmly on the floor easily, without straining or feeling like you might tumble out.
And grab bars. We talked about those in our Bathroom Bliss deep dive.
Yes. If needed, grab bars near the toilet or even in the shower area can provide crucial stability, especially if you feel a bit unsteady when first getting up. They really can be lifesavers.
Okay. And inside the bathroom itself.
Just make sure everything you might need is easily accessible. Toilet paper, wipes, anything else. If you use adaptive equipment, like a walker or maybe a bedside commode, ensure it's always in its proper place, ready to use, not somewhere you might stumble over it in the dark.
All right, keep it predictable.
Exactly. And here's a smart tip that many people find helpful. Actually practice the route to the bathroom during the daytime, maybe with the nightlights on.
Practice walking it.
Yeah. It helps your brain create a mental map for navigating safely when it's dark. It builds a bit of muscle memory and confidence, so you're not solely relying on sleepy vision when you have to make that trip.
That's a great practical tip. Okay, so we've covered lifestyle changes, hydration, routines, safety, but sometimes these steps aren't enough, or there's something else going on. When is it crucial to seek medical advice?
This is absolutely vital. While many cases of nocturia can be significantly improved with these strategies, it's so important to remember that nocturia can sometimes be a symptom of a more serious underlying health condition.
One that needs professional diagnosis and treatment?
Precisely. So there are some clear signs it's time to make an appointment with your doctor.
Like what? What are the red flags?
Well, if you suddenly start experiencing frequent nighttime urination out of the blue, or if the number of times you wake up dramatically increases without any obvious reason like changing your fluid habits,
Mm.
that's a definite red flag.
Sudden onset or big increase? Okay.
Yes. And beyond just the frequency, pay attention to other accompanying symptoms.
What kind of symptoms?
Things like pain or burning when you urinate, any sign of fever, really strong and constant urges that feel different than usual, difficulty starting urination, a noticeably weak stream, or, and this is a big one, any blood in the urine.
Okay, any of those warrant a doctor visit promptly.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Those could indicate an infection like a UTI or potentially other issues that need immediate attention.
And what if it's just really impacting your life, even without those other symptoms?
That's a very important point, too. If the nocturia is severely disrupting your sleep to the point where you're experiencing extreme fatigue during the day,
Right.
or if it's significantly impacting your mood, making you anxious or depressed, or if it's causing a major fear of falling, then yes, it's definitely time to talk to your doctor. Your quality of life matters immensely.
It really does. Okay, one last scenario. What if someone notices these changes happen after they start a new medication?
Ah, yes, crucial point. Always discuss new symptoms with your doctor or your pharmacist if they coincide with starting a new medication.
They can help figure out if it's related.
Exactly. They can assess if the medication might be contributing and perhaps suggest alternatives or maybe adjust the dosage or timing. The bottom line is, please don't try to self-diagnose or just tough it out if nocturia is bothering you significantly or if you have any of those warning signs.
Talk to the professionals.
Yes, your doctor is your best partner in this. They can do a thorough evaluation, review your history, your medications, maybe do some tests to check for underlying conditions like diabetes, heart issues, prostate problems in men, assess your bladder function.
And getting the right diagnosis is key. It's key. Early diagnosis and appropriate treatment can make a huge difference in improving your quality of life and helping you reclaim those peaceful nights.
And just a practical note for our listeners in British Columbia, your family doctor or even a walk-in clinic can usually be your first point of contact to start these conversations.
That's right.
Okay, well, there you have it. We've really dug into some comprehensive strategies today, haven't we? All aimed at tackling nocturia, that nighttime urination, and helping you reclaim the peaceful, uninterrupted sleep you truly deserve.
We really covered a lot, from understanding the common causes, hormones, bladder changes, habits, underlying conditions, to implementing smart hydration, optimizing that evening routine,
Right.
creating a safe path to the bathroom, and so importantly, knowing when it's time to seek professional advice. These tips really do empower you to take control of your nights.
And fine-tune your body for rest, as you said.
Exactly.
And let's just reiterate, a good night's sleep is not a luxury. It is absolutely fundamental to your overall health, your vitality, your safety. Couldn't agree more.
By taking these proactive steps to manage nocturia, you're not just getting more rest, you're boosting your energy, improving your safety, and really enhancing every aspect of your lively later life.
Well said. And hey, if this deep dive helps you enjoy even one more peaceful night, please give us a thumbs up. We'd really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And crucially, for more valuable content tailored just for you, our Canadian seniors, don't forget to subscribe to the Lively Later Life channel right here and hit that notification bell.
Definitely. You won't want to miss our upcoming episodes, especially in our Your Space, Your Peace series, and all the other insights we're working on creating for you.
We also love to hear from you. Please share your thoughts or questions in the comments below. What's maybe one change you're thinking of making tonight to improve your sleep?
Or perhaps you have a tip that has worked wonders for you already. Share it with the community.
Yeah. And remember, sleep isn't just rest. It really is a foundation for a truly lively later life.
So maybe ask yourself, how will prioritizing your sleep tonight transform your tomorrow?
Great question to leave folks with.
Until next time, sleep well, live fully, and keep embracing your lively later life.